We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Hello and welcome back to Discover with RAA Travel. On our last show, we took you east and west. Today, we're travelling back in time to places rich in history.
Callum visits the Adelaide Sailing Club, which has a combined history of over 200 years. And we visit the Blue Mountains, that's been the seasonal home for countless generations of Aboriginal peoples to hunt and have ceremonies.
But first, Andrew visits the State Library and steps back 145 years with their latest exhibition.
If you grew up in South Australia, chances are you're a massive footy fan like me. And we're not alone. Footy has been the sport of choice in this state for 145 years. Here at the State Library, a bunch of devotees and volunteers have curated a sample exhibition.
5 years ago, we had an exhibition here in 2017 and 70,000 people came through. We thought, let's do it again and we'll update what we're doing. There's more memorabilia. So it's worked really well and people seem to love it. We started thinking about it about 9 months ago and looking to see if items were quirky or significant. One of the items that we have here that's absolutely beautiful is this tiny little 1.5 centimetre gold football, 1877, it's our earliest item. And it was given to the captain of the first state team that went and played in Melbourne. And then there's a photograph behind it showing what is actually on the football. People who come in here, they enjoy what's here, but then they say, have you got anything that I can take home or give to my relative? Because there's so much information in here, lovely photographs. And so we produced this book. Neil Smith actually primarily produced this book, and it's only $10, what a bargain. And people can buy it on the way out, or if they feel really excited about what we're doing, they can give us a donation.
I'm so fascinated by learning stuff about new clubs that were part of the original setup, but they don't exist anymore.
Exactly, and that's why they're called clubs that have hung up the boots. Some of them came and went within a season. Some of them got together, lost 4 games, disappeared. One team disbanded because one of the players became really ill and passed away, so that was the end of that team. And so they all have their own stories, and some of them have got odd names, like this West Adelaide one that they were known as the Butchers because they were Aboriginal workers.
It's amazing. So, and for example, clubs like West Adelaide, Adelaide, Woodville, no relevance to the eventual Sanford clubs.
Absolutely. So it depends on maybe football politics at the time as to when they closed or folded. This
is unique history, which I had no idea about. I'm sure there's still a lot of diehard Sample fans that would come here and just learn so much. One of the most prestigious awards in South Australian sport, the McGarry Medal.
From the word go, it was a unique medal because William McGarry requested that it be unique each year, that it didn't have his face on it, and that it was 18 karat gold. Now, that's fine in 1898, but it doesn't necessarily translate for over 100 years. But then a unique medal was brought in because there were people who were tying, so you needed 2 medals, and these are unique. There's 1929 and 1932 from the library collection, and they're just stunning. They're all stunning.
Klomp, clever play to Graham. Graham's kick around the corner. Beautiful goal. And that's it.
A really cool part of the exhibition is this theatre which shows old programs of footage sourced from TV stations and old 16mm film.
Nice kick, great kick from Klomp. Straight through. That's his first goal.
The footy highlights from the 60s and 70s got me.
A chance for Bagshaw. Bagshaw, good player for Sturt, had a lot of kicks, booting it up towards the forward pocket, and Breachley marked the ball.
Whichever team you go for, this is an SA footy fan's paradise. The exhibition runs until mid-October and it's free.
The Blue Mountains in New South Wales were formed over 1 million years ago and have some of the most dramatic scenery in Australia. Matt's there to show us this spectacular landscape.
I love the Blue Mountains, and not only are they a national treasure, they are a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well, and there are plenty of ways to see them. How epic is this? Scenic World have been taking people up and down and across this stunning and world-famous mountain range for decades. Pete, sun shining, another day in paradise here in the Blue Mountains.
Absolutely, Matt. We've got the three sisters behind us, looking great. Mount Solitary, Jamison Valley, fantastic.
Beautiful. And we're about to go on the iconic scenic railway. For those who haven't been on it before, what can they expect?
Well, Matt, we're going to go on the world's steepest railway. That's what it is. This is going to take us down into the warm temperate rainforest, a Jurassic rainforest where we can have an explore. It's going to be fantastic.
I cannot wait. Should we jump on?
Certainly, let's go.
Do it. Scenic World has plenty of rides to help explore this ancient landscape. And it all started with this, the Scenic Railway. Let's do it. And even if you haven't been here since you were a kid, the ride on the Scenic Railway never gets old. The Jamison Valley, on the other hand, is so old. It dates back to the age of the dinosaurs.
Here we go, Matt. We're going to step back in time into our Jurassic rainforest, mate.
Beautiful. So just like a Kylie Minogue song, mate?
That's right, mate.
Yeah, sort of. The Scenic Walkway is a sustainable way to see the valley, which is over 470 million years old. It's an easy walk through the lush, living, breathing rainforest. And to get back to the top, just jump aboard the Scenic Cableway for a cruisy ride up. And there's even more epic mountain views from every window. Of all the experiences at Scenic World, the Scenic Skyway is the most dramatic. A breathtaking ride in a glass cabin over the valley, hundreds of metres below. That is until now, because Scenic World has an experience that is out of this world. Taking me above and beyond the cabin is Pete.
Mate, how about that view, eh? Something special.
Oh my word.
How about that, eh?
This is incredible. Wow. And joining us is one of the Scenic World owners, Anthea.
So at the moment we are 270 metres up on the roof of our amazing Skyway cable car, enjoying the 360-degree views that the Jamison Valley and our amazing World Heritage Area have to offer.
It is incredible. I love the Blue Mountains so much, and just being up here is such a different way to experience it. Now, how did this idea come about, being able to come up here onto the roof?
So I'm an engineer and I used to have to come up here for maintenance. So you'll come up here early morning with the cloud in the valleys and just used to think how amazing would it be if we could get our guests up here as well. We've got the beautiful Katoomba Falls here, a waterfall that never runs dry, it's spring-fed, and if you're feeling keen like I am, you can actually get those legs all the way off the edge, 270 metres straight down.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
This is amazing. I cannot explain to you how incredible it is being up here on the top of the Skyway. This is blowing my mind. And there's a little special extra touch.
There is, so this is our Beyond Skyway signature mocktail.
Beautiful.
Cheers. Enjoy the view.
Look at this. Sky-high drinks and views that will not only blow you away, the weather and scenery changes by the minute. Well, that was beyond awesome. That is an experience that is beyond your wildest imagination.
What a fabulous way to see the Blue Mountains, although slightly terrifying.
Our obsession with messing about in boats has a long history in Australia, with recreational sailing becoming popular way back in the 1830s. And this led to the creation of sailing clubs, with the first opening in Tasmania. But New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia were not far behind. The Adelaide Sailing Club is a union formed between Glenelg and Holdfast Bay, which between them have over 200 years of history. But I'm not here to give you a history lesson. I'm here because this particular club has a restaurant that's doing something a little bit special. You know it's going to be about food. It's me. It's always about the food.
My story with the Ocean Jacket, it began when I started here at Oceanique. The chef before me was using it, and I've never really used it before. And then when I started using it, it was fantastic and versatile. And when we're using it with our fish and chips, oh, It's incredible. But they're not only fish and chips, because we get to put it in the marinara mix, the marinara linguine that we make here. We've steamed it, we've grilled it, even wrapped in banana leaves and steamed. Is amazing. And so it lends itself to a lot of different dishes.
This is what people come here for, and I'm so excited to try it. It smells fantastic. Let's have a little look. Oh, you can hear the sound of that. It's just crunchy coating. My goodness, that is so crispy and crunchy. And I love that we're using ocean jacket here. It's a lesser known species, and so, I don't know, just because we haven't heard of it doesn't mean that it's not good. This is something we should be doing more of. It's local, it's South Australian. It is absolutely delicious. You've got to try this. The next place I'm taking you to is the Little Rickshaw in Aldinga, who are also doing something a little bit special. And little is the operative word here. Their tiny tin shed seats a maximum of 40 people.
We started a little pop-up food stall with my wife, Trin, and my mother-in-law. We would call it, it's modern Southeast Asian is what we do. So Trin grew up cooking Vietnamese because Trin's mum and dad are both from Vietnam. Her dad was a fisherman, so a lot of seafood influence. But she's really into sort of Japanese, Korean, modern styles of food. We have an amazing team of people that try to do exactly the same. We try to make it as fresh and vibrant as we possibly can, and then it puts it on the plate.
My goodness. What have we got here?
Here we have a green papaya salad with a 5-spice mint and a house-made mother sauce, or McJum, inspired by my mother. Also paired with a 9-hour Cape Grim short rib with nori crisp and spring onion. This is handmade, hand-pulled noodles tossed with a house-made vegan mushroom XO. Wok tossed with gailan, finished off with my ponga truffles.
Wow, if this tastes half as good as it smells, I'm in for a bloody good lunch. Thank you. This place has got 5-star reviews all over Facebook and TripAdvisor, and you can see why. Before I've even tucked in, looks and smells absolutely incredible. This really lovely sense of warmth about this place, from the food to the McLaren Grenache I've got here in front of me to the whole kind of vibe here. I just kind of feel in a strange way like I'm at home, and I absolutely love it. Beef short rib, secondary cut, but not second best. That looks absolutely to die for.
We hope you've enjoyed our historical journey today. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.